come down here, see our boy. This is another very cool NPC. Look at this man. He's just a fucking burly dude.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astoria. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
Alright. Tons of options with this guy. We can modify our equipment. Special embers are required for the blacksmith to ascend weapons. That means like making your weapon super strong, like because you can upgrade weapons to plus 15. I can't even look at this option yet because I don't have the special ember. But if you make a weapon plus 15, that's down the normal path. But there are different ways to upgrade your weapon. You can make your weapon a magic weapon, and this is a weapon that, you know, actually does physical damage. Like, it can still be a sword, but anytime it hits, it will do magic damage. It's like having a resin on, but all the time, except you don't get the cool graphical effect. And, you know, there's stuff like that. Reinforce your weapon, reinforce armor. Those are to actually upgrade them. Modifying it, just like, if I want to take this sword, I want to make it a lightning sword. I want to make it a fire sword. I want to make it a magic sword. That's what your modify equipment is for. Reinforcing it is actually upgrading it, like 1 to 5, right? Reinforce armor, same deal. Repair equipment, you could buy the repair box from that first asshole merchant, the one who tells you to fuck off, you know, if you don't buy anything. But you can also come here and repair it. We can purchase items. He's got an infinite amount of Titanite shards, which is really nice. He's got the Crest of Artorias. This is a special magical key. This crest opens a door in the Darkroot Garden sealed by ancient magic. The door leads to the grave of Sir Artorias, the Abyss Walker. Many adventurers have left for the grave, but none of them returned, for they make easy prey for the local bandits. With such dangers, the crest can do more harm than good in the hands of the uninitiated. He sells the same things as the asshole guy did. This guy sells most of the basic weapons, and some extras like this fucking, this war pick and this Kestis. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. Kestis. You know, super cool. Got a bunch of arrows if you know, if you're into that. Learn a gesture from him too. Hurrah! And we can talk to him.
Most weapons and armor are mighty sturdy indeed, but every hunk of metal has its breaking point. If you notice durability running low, it's time to repair. You can ask a blacksmith like myself, or do it on your own with a grindstone.
Yeah.
The nice thing about weapons, they never...
He's literally just telling us that we could buy some shit and repair our weapon and reinforce it ourselves. But I like coming to talk to him. He's my friend.
There are 2 types of weapon forging. There's reinforcement and there's ascension. Reinforcement is simple. It strengthens the weapon and nothing more. A simple task for any blacksmith. Hell, you could even do it yourself with a smith box. But ascension's a finer art. It alters a weapon's properties. Ascension is the territory of we blacksmiths. A smith box just won't do the trick. Start out with reinforcement. When that loses its charm, you can consider ascension. As you've noticed, this land is flush with the mad and wicked. You won't make it through the night without employing my services.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's something else. Forge armor, just like you do weapons.
Just like you do weapons. Forging armor is even
He says
easier.
forging, but he means like upgrading armor.
Whether you forge weapons or armor first, well, that's up to you. But nobody wants to see you go hollow. So whatever you do, you'd better do it well.
Alright. Okay, now he's starting to repeat his dialogue. Alright. Yeah, Andre's really cool. Oh, sorry, Andre. He's really cool. He was saying, though, that the Ascension, yeah, even if you buy the Smith boxes and all that shit, Ascension, as in, like, making your weapon magic or whatever, you know, shit like that, he can only do that. You can never do that yourself. You have to go to a blacksmith for that. Actually, one of the things I mentioned that we missed in New Londo that we're going to have to go back to and see is a blacksmith that is there from, you know, Second One. His name's Rickert. That crest we were just reading, the Crest of Artorias, says a crest that leads you to the grave of Sir Artorias the Abyss Walker. We'll talk more about him later, but Artorias is, he's basically just Guts from Berserk, if anyone knows what that is. He's basically just Guts. And Guts is fucking awesome. Now here we are coming into the church. We got a big knight over there, and a important item, and we have some, oh man, you're already, okay, alright, come on, let's go, bring it on. Now, you can actually parry this guy. We're gonna try it. We're gonna be cocky right now. Wow. Oh god, regret. We got 10 Estus. We're gonna parry him. Oh! But you can't actually riposte him. You don't get the special attack. Oh shit. Oh shit, I didn't know he could follow that up. Bring it on, big guy. Come on, big guy. He can heal too with an Estus. He's gonna back up and try it. Watch him. Come on. But I do not think so, asshole. Titanite shard. I believe he can drop pieces of his set too. It's the steel set. He is a steel knight of Baronique. Once we find more of his gear, we'll talk more about that. But as you can see, this big item in that same statue from earlier, the woman holding the child with the sword, and some interesting murals on the side. Looks like a man prostrating himself, some weird goat people, or just goats, and then a lion. To be honest with you, I don't know what any of this shit means. But a lot of the lore in the Souls games is steeped in real life, like religious, like mythology and shit like that. So it's very interesting. Like even these birds could mean something. Like there's almost a reason, like a real reason for everything in this game. As you can see, there's also this asshole right there. Look at him. Standing up there, he's got weird magic trident. It's Aquaman! Yo, Arthur Curry, I'm a big fan! Ow! He's shooting magic at us. But what we're going to do is we're going to pull these guys out first. I'm really hoping we'll somehow get lucky and get these guys' Baldur's Side sword, but the actual likelihood of that happening is super small. I've gotten the sword, I think, twice in my entire life. And one of those times, I had to farm for it for like, I'm not even kidding, like 7 hours just killing these 3 fucking assholes in this fucking church. Ow. Now he's trying to parry. Oh, you shithead. I got too cocky. Well. That's quite alright. The steel guy will not respawn. Just so everyone knows. He's considered a unique enemy. He will not respawn. You can find more of them later in the game, though. I don't think any of them respawn. There might be one. There's usually, of most of the respawning enemies, there's usually one type of them somewhere that respawns. But, yeah, he doesn't respawn. At least not the one here. What the hell? Oh, shit. I just threw his body away. Alright, let's come back over here. We'll go get these souls. I got a soft humanity. I didn't even realize that. What the hell? Leave me alone, fucker. trying to fucking get all these guys out here. Because you can actually... Ow. This magic man, you can make him fall. And that's essentially what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to cheese his ass by making him fall. You can make him fall down here. He can chase you. There we go. But yeah, you can make him fall. Like, he can try to hit you and fuck himself up. Oh, shit. Come on, bring it on, big guy. Oh, shit, that hurt. Yeah, that critical damage from that rapier ain't no joke. Although maybe my my armor might also be weak to like thrust damage, which is why he was doing so much compared to like the swing from other enemies and shit. Gotcha. Of course you don't drop me your sword. But yeah, you can get this asshole to fall down here. If I waste too much time here, I'm just gonna run and ignore his ass. Because we're gonna take that shortcut back down to Firelink. Oh yeah, we got that Firekeeper soul. We'll have to talk about that here in a little bit. It's not what I meant to do. Meant to do that. Holy shit, that almost killed him. Wow! That firebomb is fucking strong. Holy shit. I'm trying to free ball it. Gotcha, bitch! Did you drop anything for me up there? We gotta check. We gotta check. But before we do that, we'll read the lore on this Firekeeper soul. This is what we use to upgrade our Estus. Soul of Long Lost Firekeeper. Each Firekeeper is a corporeal manifestation of her bonfire and a draw for the humanity which is offered to her. Her soul is gnawed by infinite humanity and can boost the power of precious Estus flasks. It can be used to gain humanity and restore HP at the cost of losing the Firekeeper soul to reinforce the flasks. Now he said her soul. It says her soul is gnawed by infinite humanity and can boost the power of precious Estus flask. Now humanity, as we know, is a very important like thing, right? It comes from humans, and the assumption is that every human is born with a piece of humanity. We don't know much about its true nature. We'll learn a little bit more as the game goes on. But the fact that you have infinite humanity is something interesting, something that you should think about. And that her soul is gnawed at by it. That almost implies like a negative effect, being gnawed at by your infinite humanity. It's like a bug. Like a bug could gnaw at you. So the fact that her soul is gnawed at by her infinite humanity, and like she has infinite humanity, but it doesn't seem to help her. It seems to almost like be a detriment to her. And there's a bunch of assholes up here. Mostly the reason for all these guys, I'm pretty sure, is that that magic man is called a channeler. What he can actually do is he can buff these guys. He can do a little dance where he buffs. He can buff like the enemies around him. But when he buffs those enemies, they are fucking strong. And they can hurt you a lot. And hey, look at that! Look at that ragdoll. So, we're not gonna go to the top of this church quite yet. We can, but we're not gonna go to the top of it. We're gonna go over here, because there's some more important shit over here. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and put on a shield to deal with this fucking rapier asshole. Because he's pissing me off, and I don't want him to kill me. Because apparently, old Jarvis boy ain't as good as he thought he was. Come here, big guy. Oh my god, ow. Stop it. That fucking hurts, bro. See, now he's trying to parry me. He's doing that weird stance with his sword. If he parries you, it's almost like, well, I would say actually this early in the game, it's a guaranteed one-hit death because he has high critical damage because of that rapier.